Michael Narcissus Nest. How you guys doing tonight? Beautiful night out here. I'm on my deck. I love it out here. I'm at a place I'm only going to be here for a couple weeks, but it's really nice. It's a new part of the city. I live in Manchester, New Hampshire. It's a new part of the city, so it's actually pretty in this neighborhood. I've got a lot of roots in Manchester. So, what I want to talk today about is making sure, right, that you stay happy. And by staying happy, you need to do the right things for you. I'm trapped in the middle of a move right now. I just stayed in a hotel for 15 days because the new apartment we were moving to had a 15-day window. So I had to go to 4 different hotels in 15 days. It was fucking crazy, man. But I made it through with a smile most of the time. That's the whole thing in life that I'm working on and I'm getting done, is looking at the positive about everything that you go through. So I consider myself a warrior, a spiritual warrior by God. So, like, I'm not bullshitting you. If the devil appeared to me tomorrow, okay, and he would torture me, okay, if I did not agree to join him and be his slave for life, I would buck. I would tell the devil to suck a dick. Now, I know anyone can say that, but I know in my heart for sure that if the devil approached me and gave me an ultimatum, that God somehow would intervene and at least make my death quick. So that's the way I'm living right now. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna live the right way. So some people want to judge me about this and that, but I'm not all the way I'm not all the way where I want to be. I'm still working on getting where I want to be. I found out this year, right, and the end of last year and this year, about narcissism. I didn't even know it existed. Now, narcissism isn't this fucking stupid thing that you see on TV or you read about psychology. Narcissism is a real thing. These narcissists, okay, they plot against you. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to succeed. They intentionally do things to fuck you up and fuck you over. So I can be a pretty good, I consider myself an expert on narcissism. I'm 42 years old. I've had a narcissistic mom that's pulled so many fucking tricks on me. Just 2 weeks ago, I was out getting my mom a book, doing some other, getting her dinner and getting her a book. We talked on the phone. I didn't know the address to the new place. And she never told me the address. I never drove there. As she hung up the phone, she talked shit, called me an idiot, and said I'm an ADD idiot to my kid. But I was still on the phone. She didn't know I was on the phone. We were getting along. There was no reason for her to be mad at me. She evilly talked shit about me for like 5 fucking minutes to my kid. I came home, I almost killed her. And these narcissists are evil pieces of shit. Like, I don't think like this. I don't want bad things for other people. I don't give a fuck what other people are doing. I have goals, I have likes, I have things that I'm doing. And besides that, I don't give a shit. My dress, how I dress, my trends is my trends, whatever I like. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. Narcissists are followers. They follow the curves. They follow the trends. They care what other people say. They need other people's approval. I don't need anybody's approval. I don't need anybody on earth. I like friends. I have people that I love, and I want to spend time with them. But I don't need anyone. If someone doesn't treat me right or doesn't want to treat me right, they're out of here. I know what I'm worth. So I made a lot of changes this year, and I just started. I've been a successful HVAC guy now for at least 10 years. I'm started a new job for HVAC next week because I'm behind on some bills, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But out of principle, I'm leaving HVAC and chasing my dreams and doing the right thing for me. My marriage. I love my wife. I love my kid. I haven't seen my kid for a long time now, 6 months. Been in every part of my kid's life, her whole life. She's my fucking angel, man. But At the end of my marriage, my ex-wife was using my kid as a pawn against me. So I would call, we're broken up. She has a new boyfriend. I would call just to talk to my kid, and she'd make the whole conversation about her. I'd say to her, I'd be like, listen, I just want to talk about my kid. I don't care what you're doing. Like, it's not fair. You got a new boyfriend. I don't care about your life. She only got this boyfriend to fuck around with me. She told me to my face. This whole thing is a bunch of bullshit. So I walked away from my home. I walked away from my kid on principle. That's how I live my life now. I don't fuck around. You don't do right by me, you're out of my life. I've proven it. I cut every motherfucker that's ever done anything to me and does not treat me right. I cut them out of my life. I don't need them. If you don't treat me good, you're out of here. I know people who miss me. I know someone who wants to see me, talk to me. It's not my problem to start this conversation and start this. It's not me. I didn't do anything to you. You did a lot of shady shit. I know every single fucking thing you did to me. So, you know what? I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to see my kid. But I will never make that first move. Never. So, I've made changes. I stick on my principles now. People want to talk about this and talk about that, right? I found out last year that my own mother has never loved me my whole life. Imagine coming to that realization. This isn't me having a pity party. I don't give a fuck. I've made my peace with it. But I've never on this earth had a woman that really loved me. I had one woman that I think really loved me, but we were so young and we didn't get to live our lives that long. But I know for a fact my own mother does not love me and never loved me. No, you don't see me crying about that. So, you know what? I had a great dad. I've had a great life. So, you know, you can't cry about shit. But I looked in my own mom's eyes. She doesn't love me. My mom's intentionally pit my own son against me. She does all these moves. I catch them whispering and talking. I come in the room and they be quiet. It's fucking weird, man. People try to knock me down and talk about shit like I had to explain to my mom, like, my mom's never had a real job in her life. She's never made any accomplishments. She tries to look down on me. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking piece of shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, these people fucking, they get delusional. They tell themselves this stuff and they can just trick themselves into any fucking thought. Like, my marriage, I was the driving force behind my marriage. Like, the house we have, everything that we have is because of my driving force. Like, my partner is smart, strong, but she doesn't have motivation. She doesn't move forward. I'm the one that mows the lawn every 5 days. I'm the one that keeps on track and keeps on top of shit. I'm the killer. So I wasn't getting respected and treated like the killer I am. So that's what you do. You find someone that's going to respect you and take care of you like you should be taken care of. See, I'm a fire sign. This whole spiritual stuff, zodiac stuff, is real shit. Okay? If you don't understand that, I feel sorry for you. I don't know what to tell you. But your signs, your astrological birth chart, all that shit is real. And it defines you and tells you. And it's going to tell you where you're moving forward and where you're going. So I know my path. I'm a fighter and a lover. I fight to death and I love to death. That's how I do it. I can't have some wishy-washy fucking love. Either you're fucking all in or you're not. You don't have the energy to hang with a man like me. I don't know what to tell you. But I know what my worth is. I know what I deserve, and I know what I'm gonna get. This last year, people think about how, because I haven't been working my ass off and doing all this shit that I'm not successful. I'm done exactly what I wanted to do. I slowed down. I didn't go out dating a bunch of broads. I didn't go out doing a bunch of shit. I found out what I want and what I like. People laugh about me leaving HVAC, leaving a career. I'm gonna make way more money. There's a billion different opportunities on the internet. I'll give you an idea. I'll throw something out there that I shouldn't even say to you. So I have a distribution idea. Now, it's LinkedIn. I'm not going to tell you what the kicker is about it, but in distribution on the internet. So when you're a supply house, right, and you sell supplies to HVAC guys, electrical guys, plumbing guys, you have to have a big warehouse. You have to have a big shop. You have to have guys on the counters. You have to have all these people, right? I have a distribution idea where I'm just going to move shit from here to there, and I'm just making 50 cents, 20% off of each, 20 cents off of each product. But you move thousands and thousands and thousands by computer programming. It's easy shit, man. I have a million fucking different ideas where I can make money. It's all off the internet. I'm learning all kinds of different things. Learning how to code. I'm learning different programs. I'm learning different videos and producing things. I'm going to start cutting in videos and doing a bunch of new stuff on my YouTube. It's what I like. I'm really into tarot cards. I'm learning tarot cards. It's just going to be a hobby that I like. It's just like friggin' going swimming. People like to swim. I like to play with tarot cards. I have super intuition and I'm smart. Tarot cards, it's just not one card that you read. It's a whole series of cards and whole different lineups. And I'm telling you that I'm spiritual and there's something to this. I'm going to prove it. So I'm changing my whole life and I'm going to make tons of money off of it. You know how much? So to make a basic $50,000, $100,000 off the internet, off of just YouTube alone, to make $50,000, $100,000, it's not that much of work. I'm going to have all kinds of different videos and series and things that I like. I'm going to get into crime and news and prison system. I'm going to get into the tarot cards and spirituality stuff and a lot of astrological birth chart, moon seasons, and all kinds of stuff like that. And then I'm going to get into my positivity with God. I love God. I want people to understand that you can always change. Whatever you've done in the past doesn't mean shit, man. As long as you move forward and you start doing the right things, you can change everything. For a while, I went into a rut, right? And when I got to help me start getting out of this rut, I started to meditate. I started to work out. I started to think about only positive things. I'm telling you, my life changed. My feelings. I woke up every day fucking smiling. I've never been this happy. It's fucking crazy. I want people to enjoy that. I want people to understand that life is about the little simple things. Hiking, freaking camping out in the fucking hard ground, waking up with your kids, chasing them around, doing fun, awesome stuff. That's what life's about. I'm going to enjoy every bit of that. I want to go camping on a beach. I want to go traveling all over the place. Get an RV. Summertime, just go traveling all over the place to different beaches, spots, all kinds of shit, man. I'm going to get into being a landlord and renting out places. So the place that I'm in right now is a 6-apartment building, okay? Each apartment, he's making at least $1,500 off of 6, okay? That's $9,000 in rent a month, okay? Do you know how much that is? That's $1 million property, if that's what he's paying. He's probably paying $500,000, $400,000. So it's double the profit every year. Within the year, I'm going to have my own 3, 4, 5, 6 family. That's what I'm moving into. It's a guarantee. That's what I'm going to do. I'm starting a new job next week, and I have a bunch of computer shit and all kinds of different shit lined up to get say I find a 4 family that I like for $500,000. To live there, all I have to do is come up with $50,000. That's it. It's not that much money, man. I make an HVAC somewhere from $120,000 to $150,000 a year. It's easy shit for me to grab. So that's one of the first things I'm going to do is, so say that I get an apartment building and I just make double. You know what? Let's not even say I make double. Let's just make, say, my mortgage is $5,000 a month, right? And I'm making $7,000 off of it. $2,000 a month. You're paying off a property, right? And you're gaining $2,000 a month. I'm gonna have a job or some other business. That $2,000 a month I'm gonna put into the bank. 12 months in a year, that's $24,000 a year I made off a property that I'm still paying a mortgage for. That's easy shit, man. This ain't hard stuff. You gotta put your head down and you gotta go for your goals. I wanted to get in a building like this 5 years ago. I had the money, I had to set up, but people stopped me from doing what I wanted to do. I've had people on my ankles, I've had dependents, I've had things. I've been a single parent since I was 20 years old. I've been doing everything for everyone else. It's time to make money. The new business that I'm starting on the internet is a communications business. It's gonna take off like a rocket. It's a guaranteed. So anyone that's watching this video, you want to make real money, you can get a hold of me and we'll talk about investing in my new business. It's crazy. It's a messenger service with a point. So I can't get into too much about this, but you know Facebook Messenger? It's a Facebook Messenger, but it's got a point to it. People need it. I have, just off this one idea, messenger service, I have like 10 different directions I want to go into about this. And they're all fire and going to make a bunch of money. Any one of the ideas that I have off of messenger services will make money. It's easy money. This summer, I'm going to lock down my new HVAC job in the next couple of weeks while I hook up with a programming company or someone that knows how to code really good. I'm going to link up with them and we're going to get this business going. You watch. By the end of this year, I'm going to have big money. I already have I already am doing all right financially. I already own a property that's above water. Seriously. People want to doubt what's going on with me right now. All right, well, think about anyone who knows me. Think about any time you've ever seen me lose. When have you seen me lose and fail? When I went in college, I came out of prison. I went to college. I never knew anything about HVAC. I wasn't in school in fucking over 10 years, man. I got 3.3 GPA. I killed that shit. I would have even done better if I didn't stop partying and hook up with women. I'm done with letting women get in the way of my fucking life. Nobody is going to get in the way with my life and my career. It's over. I mastered this fucking bullshit testosterone shit. I still got fire. I'll fucking kill anyone that ever comes near me, fucks around with me on a drop of a fucking dime. But I controlled this. I'm a chained monster that can get fucking let go at any time. But I'm gonna use all this fucking testosterone, brain power. Michael Hughes. The name's gonna be fucking big. It's gonna be banging. All over the fucking place. Michael Hughes. Little old Manchester, New Hampshire. Anyways, this is my little motivational speech. Anything you want to do, you can accomplish. All you gotta do is go out there and get it. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of where I am, man. My marriage that I stepped out of, my ex-wife wants to say she stepped out of it. I wanted out of it for a couple years. It's not because she's not beautiful. It's not because she's not smart or awesome. She doesn't know how to love herself, so she doesn't know how to love me. And I can't live a life like that. I need the bullshit that she did to me. It had nothing to do with me. All of her moves and all of her fucking bullshit that she pulled, it's her own insecurity, trying to make herself feel better about herself. I fuck like a god. I'm 6'4", I'm gorgeous. I'm 42 years old with ripped abs with veins going through it, man. She can't replace me with a better looking dude. She already would have if she could. She's been dying to throw a dude in my face. She can't find no guy better than me. Not on my level. Not to love her like I did. So I'm exactly where I want to be on Earth. I've accomplished what I want to accomplish. In HVAC, I had a $6.6 million project. I made them 28%. I already mastered HVAC. It's time to master what I really like. It's time to chase my dreams. Ain't nothing gonna fucking stop me.